Rockies. So I don't know if we'd be looking at something like Denver or Salt Lake City. Hi, good morning. It's Wednesday, June 18th. Those were the bits that I had received a meditation on June 8th. The Salt Lake City thing apparently showed up from the No King's Day protests. That very unfortunately there was one violent incident with a pew of somebody in that protest who unfortunately did not make it. I think that was why something there was highlighted for me. In addition, it now appears that the U.S. naval ships were in fact moved out from the China Sea, and we are now seeing news reported that China is at least part of these discussions around the conflict that is happening in the Middle East. So it appears that all of that was just kind of little puzzle pieces pulling the picture together. The one part that's left from that day, the Northern Canadian Territory, that felt like there was unexpected weather or something out of the ordinary, natural event wise. I haven't seen that show up yet. I'm holding on to that a little bit. I actually did end up seeing that Alaska had like record highs, I think, like ever record, at least in some places, and that there was the first ever severe thunderstorm warning in Juneau, something along those lines. However, when it happened to meditation, I'm not jumping on that one quite yet, because when it happened to meditation, it really did feel like I was being pulled into the Northern Canadian Territory. So I'm not ready to say that was, I either got the area wrong, which is possible, or it just hasn't shown up yet. I'm not ready to, make that for sure. But I haven't received anything else. I actually tried to meditate twice yesterday and couldn't quite get there either time. So, but it was my son's 18th birthday, so I was probably a little bit distracted. So anyway, I know again that things look really wonky, like really up and down. Yes, one way, no, the other, every few minutes or so. Just keep breathing, keep grounding. Anytime you see news come out, just take a beat and take a breath and allow yourself to say, we have to see how this plays out, because so much of the news that's happening right now looks like it's going to be something, and then not too long later we find out that it's not exactly that thing, or not that thing at all, or that something has been overturned and that it's not actually happening. And, I'm not saying that there aren't things happening out there. I'm not saying that there aren't people affected out there. We know that they are. We know that they are. But allow yourself to take a beat before you immediately jump to full anxiety. And as I've said before, if we cannot hold our consciousness and try to ground ourselves and try to be there for those who are impacted, then what are we doing, right? So anyway, I just wanted to pop on real quickly and say, apparently a lot of that is already going on. If I receive more, I will be back to let you know.